I was doing Cecilia, man.
Daylight come and me want to go home. It's episode 86 of Beyond the Pine, everybody. We're at a very awkward angle right now because you guys are both so close together over there and I'm diagonally across from you.
That's what we do, man.
Yeah. You switched sides one day.
Literally, it was after the fight.
Which side do you...
It was.
Which side do you like better? Not because of the people, but just because of the angle. Which side do you like better?
I don't think I even
It doesn't matter
care.
to you?
You're pissing him off, dude.
Listen, man, I talked to you about this before. I told you this before. Don't ask me about angles, man. You know I
Don't
never
ask him about angles and don't flick shit at him, man. Hey, dude, come on, and don't eat mics.
Dude, that tasted sugary.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I pissed on it, bitch.
That was nasty.
That's why.
How's everybody
for
doing,
diabetes.
There's a coat that has been on my chair for the past probably year. That orange one you guys know. Littlefoot turns out had pissed on it a long time ago, and I only recently
Not even, no,
discovered that.
not
Wow,
recently. You
Oh,
found
it was
that out
it was a while ago.
A while ago.
And I've just left it there because there's no washing machine here. I'm not going to put that shit in my
left
car.
it there. I agree. What are you going to do with it? You know? Besides take it home and wash it. In Ventura.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm not homeless anymore.
That's true.
Doubt it.
Congrats. Everybody.
James, I live right down the street from you.
Doubt it.
Walking distance.
We watched Game of Thrones at your place last night.
Remember?
Incomprehensible.
It was an incomprehensible time.
How come?
Well, I'll start from the
Yeah,
beginning.
you start, and then I'll.
Why? Tell
Hopefully
me.
my parents don't watch this.
So Steve, right?
I moved in with my friend Nick,
Nikki Rex,
who is my twin, Nick from the Rex, and now we're living together. And he has bandmates, and it feels a little bit like it's not like a frat house because they're
an artsy frat house.
an artsy frat house where they just
Yeah.
like do fucking millennial shit like watch Netflix and stuff. Like they don't do like
Dude, that's
rocker
so
shit really.
badass, man.
Really?
At least
No,
I've
they're
been there
good.
one night,
They're
so I
not
have no
snorting
idea.
heroin in a firehouse.
Yeah, true. They're not Motley fucking crew.
Yeah.
Fucking Nikki Six.
So I get there. It's my first night out, and it's Game of Thrones day.
Mm-hmm.
What are you supposed to? What are you gonna do?
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
What I did was nothing.
Living down the street from James, of course, I'm
That's
going to go
me
to
right
his
here.
house and
That's
watch it with
me.
him and Lauren because of the opportunity.
That's
so
awesome.
And Vinny was there.
on my way out of the house, I see a white Jeep parked across the street and
Pause.
I heard the beeping. It was
Thought I
somebody.
heard a bomb.
Somebody backing their fat ass up.
and a group of rockers exited
a group of rockers.
the Jeep, and I knew one of them. He was the drummer from the Rex,
Yeah.
and he started chasing me. So I started running down the block, going no, 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 no. And he catches up to me, gives me a
that
hug. We
sucks.
give hugs.
He
and
caught
then-
up to you?
And then the other two that I haven't
Fast?
really met, they came up to me too. And one of them's like,
Hey.
"You smoke weed?" He
Do
just
you?
he just had a big blunt. I wasn't gonna tell him. I wasn't gonna tell him. Not really. Like sometimes, you know.
He
Why
could
is
have, though.
Dude, that sounds exactly like peer pressure.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's not
wasn't
even-
going to tell him no.
No, dude,
It's
it
not
was the
peer pressure.
least peer pressure
It's
thing.
know,
because
fuck
he
him.
said, "Hey, do you smoke weed?" Steve could have said, "Nah, I'm good." All right, for sure, man.
But
That's as easy as it would have gone.
sometimes peer pressure is
Steve
just like seeing them do it and being afraid to say no because you didn't want to seem
But
like
that's 100%
cool.
Steve's fault.
No, I know.
Oh yeah,
But that's,
and I'm not trying to make you guys mad at me.
That's
Dude,
still
this is
peer-
a
No, I'm
situation.
pissed about this, man. Look at me, I'm pissed.
Dude, no,
He's
I'm the
pissed.
only loser in this situation.
you're not a
Dude,
loser.
Steve peer pressured himself.
It was a small amount of peer pressure, but also you were just down.
So
Yeah.
Simply.
I
know?
took
Yeah.
I took the blunt and I smoked it, and then I pulled a dumbass Steve thing where I do my vape stuff, and I'm like, that didn't do it for me. I'm gonna do another hit. So I took two drags.
Like I don't feel the Nick rush. I'm gonna do.
Wait, this isn't Nick. Wait, where's Nick?
I don't know what I was
Nick.
thinking. And dude, it hit me right away.
Wow.
So I
Yeah,
started
dude,
walking to
weed is
James's
strong
house,
now.
and it's like maybe a 5-minute walk at most,
At
and
most.
it felt like 2 hours.
Dude.
It felt like I was walking there, and I wasn't ever gonna get there.
Did you enjoy that, or do you not? Were you like, holy fuck, man, this is taking forever?
I didn't have any feelings about it.
wow.
It's just how it was.
When I enter slow mo time zone of being
Dude,
high,
marijuana minutes,
I hate
man.
it.
Marijuana minutes.
Marijuana minutes, I hate it. That's
So
brushing
Steve,
my teeth. I feel like a fucking dumbass. I'm brushing for what feels like
because
40
you're
minutes.
feeling everything on each tooth, and you're making sure that each crevice is clean. And you're like, how long have I been doing this?
Even just putting the lid back on, like I kind of drop it for a second, and I was just like putting it back on. I was like, holy fuck,
And
an hour goes
that's when you're not
by.
even high.
Yeah, just even when I'm high.
No, so-
I hate smoking weed.
I'm not a big fan either.
I like
so-
smoking weed,
I know.
but I do it
We
right.
know, we know.
Don't get hey, whoa, hey,
We know.
What was that thing you said to me, or about in the narration, the In the other video, you're like, this is James, and he's really happy today, and it's not because he got weed or something like that.
Like, I'm not going to say anything mean about I don't remember, man. What were you saying?
It was about
So
it was
I get
closer to what James said.
Yeah, it was. So I get to James' house to watch Game of Thrones.
So I text him, I'm like, hey, come over right now. We haven't started yet. And he's like, oh, okay, on my way. 30 seconds later, he calls me, hey, dude, so I was walking out of the house and I was forced to smoke weed, and I'm really stoned right now. And I was like, awesome. Are you still coming? He's like, yeah, I'm walking over. I'm like, all right, I'll see you in 30 seconds.
30 more seconds.
Dude, that's it. Did not feel like 30 seconds at all.
So 2 minutes goes by, and he just walks in. Doesn't even knock on the door, just walks right in. Oh, hey, Vinny. And then he's just like...
Just completely fucked.
Just blitzed.
And they're like, we got a seat for you right over here. And I'm like,
I just
don't know.
Can you have me order 6 pizzas?
dude, no. I ordered Cold Stone Creamery. I was like it, love it. Gotta have it. I ordered that gotta have it birthday cake. And then that wasn't enough.
An entire birthday cake?
So I double ordered Postmates, and I got one from got some Fat Sal's as well. And we both shared some of those buffalo chicken fries, which were
phenomenal.
A lot of cheese.
And that actually is what inspired the Immaculate Conception, were buffalo chicken fries.
That's right.
That's in the Bible.
I also ordered a nice provolone Italian dinner
provolone
sandwich.
Baby.
You yourself.
I ordered the Fat Texas, as I do always. That's my signature. They named it after me.
Fat Sal's Texas edition.
Neither of us
knows what he's talking about.
Neither of us remember a single thing from that episode of Game of Thrones because James and Lawrence.
Because we were drinking some sangria before Steve got there,
right?
And it has tequila
Devil's
and white wine
juice.
in it.
Where does sangria hail from? I forget.
I think it's Spanish.
It's Spanish.
Sangria.
Doesn't that mean blood?
Sangria.
The only time I've ever had sangria, I drank so much that in New York that I walked out in the middle of the street and I accidentally almost got hit by a car.
And got hit by a car.
What's it made of? It's made of it's got like juice
There's
and wine
kinds.
and shit.
No. So the one that we made was tequila, white wine, oranges, and other fruits that are like in the alcohol, and you let it sit and get all yummy, and carbonated water. So it's really refreshing, delicious.
The carbonate. I've never had carbonated sangria, man.
You add the sparkling water to
Sangria makes your clothes fall off. That's that song, you know?
So Lauren and I were already like 2 glasses in. So I was feeling it because I had the tequila in it.
Yeah.
And then Steve's there, and we're like fucking around, sucking each other off, me and Vinny.
Oh, fuck
and,
yeah.
I was like, I'm going to smoke a little bit, get on Steve's level, and watch Game of Thrones. Smoked, played the episode, just getting through the recap, and I was like, ooh, okay.
Ooh, it's been 2 hours.
2 minutes into the episode, I'm like, I'm going to have to rewatch this episode for sure. No doubt.
We paused it like 18 times to have
talk
like an
about
hour
it?
Conversation each time.
Oh my God, did you talk about the film or something irrelevant? Like, hey, do you feel like time's going by really slow?
It's a TV show.
Didn't I say that?
You said film. The film.
Dude, I said that too when I was watching it.
Oh, yeah.
You said it was a film as well?
I said something about film, yeah.
I'm not high, though. I have no excuse. But did you pause it to talk about it or something else entirely?
We're talking about like
That would've been so
theories
funny.
and shit.
I wish
Which
you were
is
like,
so fun to do when you're high, talking about like
do you
fan
think
theories and
aliens
shit.
are real?
Dude,
Hold on, pause this. Oh, come on.
every time Bran shows up on screen and he's just...
Dude.
Don't know him.
He's just out in the courtyard the whole time. Dude, nobody moved him.
He's just frozen
Wait,
to death.
is he the kid?
He's the kid in the wheelchair.
I saw a meme about it or something. It was like everything in a
course you did.
summary, and it was just like him sitting there with some guy looking at him, and it was like a sudden realization moment for him. I don't know if that's a spoiler.
Yeah, I mean...
Spoiler alert.
I don't know what it even means.
It's a spoiler. Don't talk about it.
Already did.
We do
you
have a
shart?
sponsor, guys. I just sharted.
Uh-oh, sponsor.
But
Come on, man.
don't take that for granted. This is Bespoke Post. Thank you, Bespoke Post, for sponsoring Beyond the Pine.
Ooh, bespoke post.
Bespoke Post, they're one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I love Bespoke Post because everything they send us all the time is just the coolest shit ever. That's one of our, I believe that's for, is that for guac?
No,
Can you use it for guac?
and
Is
also
it
for like
pestle?
grinding peppers and spices.
It's actually a
And-
bowl for people back in the day when they were smaller. They're about 5 foot back in BC. You know
And
what
this
I'm
would
saying?
be- this
It's
would feed a whole
full
village.
breakfast bowl.
Yeah, this would feed a full village.
That's right.
No,
now
man,
used
how
as a
small
small
were
dog
they? They were
dish.
all
They're
5
about
feet? That's only a
5
foot.
foot and under.
Under?
5 foot and under. Yes, that's what I said.
So now it's used as an athletic cup.
Yeah, or a condom.
Ow.
For
So those are
someone.
my favorite things from Bespoke Post. How about that?
So these are my favorite things from Bespoke Post.
Right
With
there.
their box of awesome Bespoke Post sends guys only the best stuff every month. I mean, I got that duffel bag from them,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was amazing.
I got that DOP kit.
That dot kit.
They
That
test.
dot
I have that massive Japanese butcher's blade.
Oh yeah, that you
And I
stuck
used
in
to
the
open
wall.
boxes.
I've got that tiny erection. Keep going.
They test everything in the box of awesome themselves, from style and grooming goods to bearware, cooking tools, and outdoor gear. Every product gets put through the ringer before it gets put inside a monthly box of awesome. To get
And
started,
actually, sorry to cut you off.
yeah,
I just wanted to say.
apologize again.
They actually showed me how they test the products. For example, with
on
this
animals,
one,
yeah.
this is good to go. And
If
they
the
put it in the
dog
box and send it right
survives-
to you. Box of awesome.
If the dog survives.
Then the dog
They
gets
test it on
sent
the
with
same
you.
So to get started, take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you. They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. It's free to sign up, and you can skip a month or cancel anytime. Each box costs only $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. It truly does. All the shit we get from them, it seems like it's
I
way
feel
more
like
expensive
that,
than...
that knife
Easily.
alone could easily be like $40.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to a fair, man. You go to a fair where they have a little knife concession.
What?
They would have knives there, like of that exact
hell are you
caliber
talking
for
A
100.
fair?
Yeah, like a fair. You ever been to a fair, man?
Yeah, I've been to a fair. They sell knives at fairs?
They do in my hometown
Yeah, if they
fair.
have like
Where the
they have-
fuck are
look,
you
man,
from,
They have
man?
little
Sessions?
merchants.
Yeah, little
Man,
merchants,
little
man.
local
Little
merchants come
shanty
around.
merchants,
What
man.
town is that
Perth,
sells knives at
Ontario.
fairs?
Winterfell, dude.
Kids go to these fairs, man.
Winterfell.
I said Winterfell.
So get 20% off your first.
Winterfell.
So get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code PINE.
Pine.
Hell
at
yeah.
checkout. That's PINE. That's boxofawesome.com, code PINE.
Spelled-
for 20% off your first box. Now that's the link in the description. Thank you, Box. Thank you.
Now that's
Thank you,
the link in the
Bespoke-
description.
Thank you, Bespoke Post, for sponsoring the podcast.
Now that's the link in the description. Bespoke post / peeny weeny.
Thank you, Box.
Thank you, boss.
Oh man,
I'm
it's
gonna
good.
jack this.
It's good having
Yeah.
you around the corner.
yeah.
It's good having you around the corner. I know where you're at.
You're safe.
You know I'm safe.
I know you're safe. I know you're not sleeping in some office somewhere.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
office where you're not
Do you
wanted.
have a bed? Do you have a bed? Where are you sleeping, bud?
I'm getting my bed.
He's actually got a bag of
Dude, they
leaves.
have a van to move shit.
Oh, amazing.
They have a van just parked right outside. It's their tour bus.
Oh,
van.
and you can use it?
Yeah.
It's
Just
a cool
put the
tour bus,
seats down.
too.
You've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you knew about
Mwah.
this.
I didn't know that they owned it, that they had it. I thought maybe
They
it was
just had
rented.
it. Yeah. I think maybe it's rented. I don't know.
I think Nick
very
didn't
cool.
Nick say that like when he started all this shit, he literally like sold everything and bought a van and just like
Sounds about right.
that's
Yeah.
the life, baby. I tried to do that with Lauren. I tried to sell Lauren, but I couldn't get the van I wanted, so
I feel you. Yeah, he wanted a Mercedes.
I wanted a Sprinter van, a Mercedes Sprinter van, 88K.
Are those super expensive?
Yeah, they're Mercedes, dude.
Yeah, wait.
I'll look it up right now.
Doesn't RT have a Mercedes loading van?
Of course they do.
Yeah, of course they do.
I don't think it's Mercedes.
No, it's a Bugatti.
Still good. That's thankful.
That's the cool
thanks
thing
for
about
that.
Bespoke Quick.
Thanks, Box.
Is it a Mercedes? Oh, by the way, Jamie's here.
Jamie's
Jamie.
here,
We
guys,
haven't
on the
introduced
mic.
anybody.
Sorry, Jamie.
This is Kib.
What's up, babies?
This is James DeAngelis.
Hey, you.
I'm Steven Suptic, and then Jamie also has a camera on him.
Does
why
he?
don't you flip to
Hey,
yourself? Why don't you
No
give
way.
him
The
why don't you give him a
lighting
cute
is
little
just
smile, Jamie?
dreadful
Why don't
over
you
here.
show him those tits?
Oh, fuck, man.
Why don't you show everybody those tits?
Who's gonna fucking edit this? 4-cam setup.
Dude,
Jamie.
are you stupid?
No.
Hey,
What? Oh, it's switched. You're right. I am stupid. I forgot.
It's okay, honey.
That's amazing. It's great
I
news.
know. That's great news for whoever's editing this.
So the most expensive
Jamie.
Mercedes
It's great
Sprinter
news,
van
man.
is only $41,000.
That's still very expensive, though.
That's a very expensive van.
for a
But
van.
yeah,
Dude,
but
what if you decked it out? Could you deck it out with shit?
Oh, of
of
course.
course you
dude,
could,
you can
dude.
deck out
'Cause
anything
couldn't
in
you
this
use
world.
that as like a transport vehicle, like a luxury
you
transport
can use
vehicle?
it as a transformer, man. You can make that bitch
yeah,
do
you
know
can
what
make
I'm
it into a
saying,
transformer.
man.
You can imbue it with powers.
You see,
Do you guys know Chad has a boat? Fucking Chad has a boat that
Whatever,
he
man.
that he lives on.
that's no.
He's living
Oh,
on a.
he lives in
he's
Marina?
gonna live on a boat in the.
for how long?
That's the
He
most
just
Chad
does.
thing
What if a
I've ever
tsunami
heard.
comes? What's he gonna do then? What if he doesn't know with enough time?
Well, we would know.
If a tsunami came, no. Sometimes there isn't enough time.
He doesn't have his phone on. He doesn't have anything on. He's on the boat. He's got a nap. He's got a nap. He's old.
I mean,
And then there's a tsunami. What's
you know,
he gonna
depending
do?
on the boat, that could be the safest place to be.
No.
Or
If it's a tsunami.
It's like he likely doesn't have tsunami grade.
No, think about this.
No.
He has tsunami
A
grade
tsunami
boat.
grade
nope.
Tech.
No. If he's parked in a marina,
Sure.
he'll be the first to die, guaranteed. But if
He
he's
will
out
be
at
the
sea,
first
if
to
he's
die.
a few miles off the coast,
He might be able to surf his way to shore.
because it won't even. Most tsunamis aren't like they're just a rise in sea level
But
that
this
just
one is.
floods the entire city at like a floor level. It's not like a big ass.
This
wave.
one's cinema grade.
Oh, this one's from a movie. Okay.
Yes.
No, then he's fucked.
Chad would survive.
Then Stad's actually the only one.
Stad's dad is fucked, man.
Yeah, he lives up in Albuquerque.
Well, thank God for him, man. Thanks, Box.
Dude. And actually, with this month's box of awesome, you can actually survive a tsunami.
This month's box of awesome. You can get a tsunami grade boat
and a new band.
Do you know if the San Andreas fault line goes through Encino?
I
No.
don't know.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
You're sure?
Positive.
So we're good?
No. We're not good if that happens.
It's all still destroyed.
We'll still feel it, dude. But no, not necessarily all destroyed. I look up where the fault is right now.
You afraid of something?
Do you think
man?
Ventura will be affected?
Yes.
What are you afraid
The
of?
entire state will.
The entire state will?
If the epicenter and it's a massive like 8.0 or
Wish
bigger.
I didn't ask you, man. This is just bumming me out.
Yeah, you wanted this.
Talk to me,
Yeah.
bud. What are you afraid of? Let me ease
He's
your
afraid
mind.
of
The big one.
earthquakes.
I've talked about
Ease
it.
your mind.
I've
Come on,
talked,
talk to me about what are you afraid of? He's afraid of earthquakes.
I've talked about it before, man. It's the big one.
I know, but what? Like in this moment, you're afraid of the big one?
No.
Hey, dude, don't worry about it. Okay.
Thanks.
Wow, he stopped worrying about it all of a sudden.
Jamie,
Whoa,
are
you in an
Are you
auditorium?
talking to us or are you talking to your microphone, man? What's going
Are
on?
you,
Wow,
Hey.
you stopped worrying.
are you on God's mic right now, dude?
Wow,
it's
stopped
me.
worrying about it.
It did sound like God's mic.
Greetings.
Wow,
Jamie, did
God.
your mic just go out?
No, I'm just far away from it.
That sounds really cool.
leaning
I kind of
back.
want it to be like this.
I'm getting comfy right now, and also the lighting's better back here, and I'm just.
God
kinda-
bless you. Take care. Don't come in
chilling out.
sad.
Jamie, what did you do this weekend?
All right, talk to you later, Jamie.
All right, see you, Jamie.
What?
Did you get any more drunk calls?
Oh, yeah, no.
Talking to your fucking microphone, man.
I'm gonna be back here. No, I mean, do the folks know?
There
Know
he
what you
is.
talked
You got
about?
a drunk call?
Have you talked about it yet?
No, I haven't talked about the aftermath.
Dude, it's an update on the Mike Boudet situation. The Mike
No
Bidet.
fucking way.
Okay, wait, real quick, sorry, Jamie, just to touch the San Andreas fault topic again.
Please do.
The closest it will come to us is Palmdale.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
so it's
scary.
far.
Chad's dead.
it
Then,
doesn't
for
go through
sure.
the valley at all?
No.
I'm mostly worried about Chad.
But Chad's done for.
But that's still going to fuck us up hardcore.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Yes.
Box won't be able to
It's
save
the
him.
fires that are going to destroy everything.
well,
that's right.
Well, so gas lines have earthquake shutoffs on them. You can trip it. Like if it starts shaking more than like any normal thing, and like a big earthquake, it'll trip the earthquake sensor and it'll turn off the gas.
But
To the whole
we're
city.
still not ready, even in the slightest.
Mm-mm.
I'm
There will still be
emotionally
many
ready.
fires.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, if it's like truly a big one, like 7 and above, and it hits the San Andreas fault, fucked.
Here's the smartest thing to do. Wait for the tsunami to hit. Be far enough away that the tsunami doesn't affect
We're
you.
talking about an earthquake, man.
Bring your boat into the water after the tsunami and the earthquake.
We forgot a bunch of important
If
steps.
the earthquake quakes, bring your boat in the water, man. That's what I'm saying.
Why would the boat?
telling you.
Why is this? Nobody has a boat, but if we did, why wouldn't it be in the water?
Because you know that the tsunami's going to come, so you're avoiding the tsunami,
So you're avoiding
then
the
going in the water,
Okay,
and then fuck it.
No, all you need is a helicopter, man.
That's right.
all you need.
You go up in the helicopter when you think the earthquake's here.
Here, this is what's happening.
Thanks,
Here's
Box.
the Earth.
Just
Here's the Earth.
Thanks, Box.
This is you in a helicopter. Earthquake, and it stops. And then you
Worthquake.
land. Worst earthquake.
Worst quake. That's why I want James as my fucking survival partner when this shit goes
So
down.
pretend the earthquake just happened.
James, hit me up.
This is basically the plot of San Andreas, starring The Rock.
Okay,
Oh, no, I left
James.
my phone.
James, get your survival kit.
Do you guys have a gun?
Get
Yes.
it. No, we don't
Do you
need
think
a
it's
gun.
impor-
Who
do
are
you
you
think it's
gonna use the
important
gun
to
on?
have a gun
No.
to use during the
To shoot the
Yes.
earthquake?
No.
Depending on the
to
situation.
defend yourself?
Unless the earthquake is
Depending if it's like a
dangerous.
cataclysmic event, obviously not that's like world ending, but if it's like a big disaster and it knocks out power and blocks routes of like escaping and shit, and people are just like kind of left to fend for themselves in the city, yes, you need a gun.
So you would kill someone.
If they tried to harm me or my family, yes.
You're
So you're a
aggressive.
murderer.
You're so aggressive.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking, and that's why I want you as my survival partner. 'Cause
Thanks,
you
Box.
can outwit the thanks box.
No, he would get killed
The
first.
thanks box? Dude, what the fuck does that mean?
You can
Dude, that's why I want you as my survival partner, because you can outwit the thanks box.
you can
what the
incept
fuck does that
you can
mean,
incept
man?
thoughts into Clay's head when he talks if you just say them.
Well, Jamie, what's the thanks box?
It's okay.
No, it's what we were saying to the
I'm
bespoke
serious.
post.
That's
the thanks box?
that's the
It's now
that's our
just a
cute
run
nickname
along.
for
no,
a
no, no.
bespoke
Kip
post.
still thinks we're doing the ad read.
I thought this was for the ad read, dude. Come on.
What the fuck is that?
Thanks, Poke Box.
Oh man. So I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately.
Yeah.
Pokemon Ultra Sun. It's an amazing
I
game.
still feel like I'm high.
You're not. You're
You
just
might
tired.
have day after delirium. That's what I'm talking about.
That'd be a really
Truly,
good band
yeah.
name.
You might have
warm.
day after 3 days grace.
That's right. You might have days gone.
I feel so warm, dude. I don't know why.
Got you,
I
Jamie.
feel,
We can
maybe
actually
I am,
Because of the
announce. We can talk about
nicotine.
maybe
that.
I am getting sick.
And it's also getting warmer, and you could be getting sick. The weather is warmer. You're smoking high nicotine
Yeah.
level of cigarette.
He is having on them suckerettes, yeah.
Hey, can you guys tell me if... So I got this 50 milligram nicotine salt, and I've been doing this...
We already told you, man. What are you
well, I
telling
mean,
us for?
I used it in the vape. I realized that's stupid. But I'm just
It's just too
specifically
much.
talking about the Juul situation right now. I don't know what the milligram is. I know it's 5% that I normally do in these
I think you should
Juuls.
stop smoking Juuls in general
Why?
because they're not good for you.
You...
No, okay, so those are disposable cartridges that are made with, and I know you're putting your own juice in there, but the coils,
the
hold on,
materials
the coils
and everything.
and the plastic and everything that's inside of those cartridges are meant to be disposed, not meant to be reused a bunch of times.
So you're inhaling potentially a bunch of dangerous chemicals for your body. Now, if you're trying to get real high, keep fucking smoking that, and eventually you'll get there or die
What?
because of all the chemicals, dude.
I realize there are harmful metals.
More than that, when you're
In
using a
Juuls.
disposable,
No, it's the harmful metals.
Right,
that
but that-
affect your heart. That's what it is.
that's using it correctly. When you only use the cartridge once and then you throw it out and use another cartridge, you're smoking that. So you're literally burning it up way past what it's regulated
Which
for.
is more harmful metals.
And the plastics, because this is made of plastic.
Sure, metal and plastic, man.
That's right. And that's what the root of this problem is, man.
So what's that going to do? Is that going to give me heart problems?
It
Is
could
gonna
probably
give me-
fuck you up a lot.
Probably give you lung cancer.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the thing
Really?
that our generation's like, oh, shit, we didn't realize how bad that was.
Everyone's going to have lung
I was
cancer.
so fucked up last night. I shouldn't have fucked that guy.
Damn, I fucked up last night.
I mean, hey.
Damn, I really fucked up last night.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh, did you see the Alex Ernst
Yes.
thing?
No, I've no idea
No,
what
I
you're talking
haven't
about.
seen this.
Yes.
Okay, I'll put it up on the TV.
Okay, so I'll put it up
no,
on the
no,
TV.
No, I'll put it up.
Why do we not like him now?
No, It's just
I'll
a
put the
video
video
he tweeted out.
on
Oh,
screen.
okay. It's just his gaping asshole. I'm Alex Ernst. He's throwing up.
Sorry, guys.
Wait, do we like Alex Ernst?
Yes.
We do, yes.
Well, maybe
Okay.
you'll like him after this if you didn't before.
Oh, I saw this. It's fake.
Easily.
Okay, well, I just want to play it real quick.
It's obviously fake, man.
Well, I don't know why there's music here. I'm just going to turn that off.
Watch how this guy
So
lets him take
there's
the gun.
Alex Ernst. It's,
Oh, and then he runs away so fast.
Oh, I saw
that's some
that.
John Wick shit, dude. I think that's real.
That's not.
Does anyone think
Do
that
we
that's
have,
real?
We don't have the computer on
All
the...
right, hold on.
the-
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
I'll put the video on
No,
screen.
go to Daquan. Go to Daquan.
Take one. Oh, it's a trick shot.
No, I can't watch Daycon. I didn't think the bus driver...
I'm in a game with Dayquil.
Oh fuck, man.
So Alex Ernst, he stopped a robber. And I think it's real. Because
It was
that's
a very
security footage. That's great.
It was a smart viral
Yeah,
thing.
dude.
Here's the only thing they did wrong with that fake thing. The guy let him take the gun way too easily.
He instantly
completely went, what?
Yeah.
Instead of like, no, and then pop, which he would have done, just, oh, boom, instead. Alex isn't that fast.
Also, I've never seen somebody
You know what I
run with that wide a gait. Like his
it
legs
was
were
really-
like 4 feet apart while he
It
ran.
was,
cowboy
it was very
running.
I
theatrical.
don't think we need to make fun of his running style.
I don't
He was
care if he's got
theatrical.
bone
He was
spurs,
acting.
man. That
You
is a
think it was-
doofy way to run.
But I think it was a really cool thing that he did. I like the idea of faking something like that and seeing
Yeah.
him get
Well,
away with
you
it.
like a
wh-
lot of ideas.
Yeah. And that one's one I liked
This
in
was a-
particular.
Sure, it's fake. But that was a very good viral stunt.
Yeah,
Totally.
very
That's what I'm
smart.
saying.
That's
It's
the
great.
best one I've seen in a very long time.
Absolutely.
He's got a future, kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
Maybe.
a future.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, I had an idea
think
for
it's real.
a video.
Thanks, Box.
we go around and we just kind of like film our lives in a way, but we kind of make it funny.
It'll
and
never
make
work.
things a little bit different.
It'll
we're
never
kind of
work.
putting ourselves.
We can do it as a live stream too, right? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, okay, so this whole time. Fuck, I'm so sorry, everybody listening. Oh man,
Sorry,
I'm having a
guys.
great time.
Sorry,
Here,
audio
listen up.
listeners.
This is what I was trying to tell you.
Trust me, this is
miserable.
barely funny. If you could see it, you'd think, oh, I understand, sort of.
No, I just had to pee.
Yeah. Steve's like really pissed off at us.
Jamie, can I talk to you?
Yeah, dude.
How you been?
I'm okay, dude. Not
Yeah,
bad. How are
feeling
you?
good? Feeling grapes?
I'm
What have you
feeling
been up
good.
to?
Feeling
What have you been up
great.
to?
I'm just working
Tell
on
me what you've been up to.
the thing I've been
Are
doing.
you watching? Are you watching Game of Thrones?
I did watch the Thrones.
Cool. What have do you have any updates on the Mike Boudet situation?
Yes. I'm
So-
doing
Let's get back to that. Do you want to take my spot, Jamie?
I mean,
Jamie
I have
has a camera
I have
on.
a camera.
Okay.
I just wanted to pee.
He's
Okay.
trying to go home and play Fortnite.
Sure.
So yeah, let's hear it, Jamie. Get over here.
Yeah.
James
No, he's
Allen
staying
McCune.
there.
Okay.
Wait, or who's switching?
If he's gonna go
I'm
pee,
gonna go pee, Jamie. You know what? You can just stay there, Jamie. I'm gonna pee anyways.
Okie dokie.
you can stay there, Jamie. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna pee anyways. So tell us all about it, Bubba.
Okay, so
But come over here.
Come on,
are we
man.
for real?
No, I'm playing, man.
Okay, so for those not in the know, I made my first episode of a series I'm doing on my channel called Gray Area, and it covered the situation that we talked about in a previous episode. That was like a true crime centric thing. There's a podcast. It's very like niche territory. There's a podcast that has a host that is a very controversial fella. who
We
is-
already know this bullshit, Jamie.
I'm just saying for those some
it's
don't
Mike
know.
Boudet. If you don't know the
His
situation
name
with
is
Sword
Mike
and
Boudet,
Scale,
and the podcast
research
is
it.
Sword and Scale.
The Warden's scale.
The Warden the Scale.
Pokemon Sword and Scale.
And yeah, so he's a difficult dude. And I did the episode, and he.
What do you think?
You okay?
How's my mic
Yeah, man. Just fucking
Steve,
just
is
keep.
my mic okay?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Is my mic okay?
Dude, we're freaking everybody who's watching this out. Can you just chill? Just chill.
Oh my God!
Sorry, continue, Janie.
No, I did the. Did you call me Janie?
Now
Does it matter if I did?
Yeah,
Now
no, it
everyone's
doesn't.
mad.
It really doesn't. No, so the episode came out, and Mike was texting me the whole day, in anticipation of it coming
Lucky.
out. Well, no.
So real quick, before you tell us how he feels now, how did he feel that day?
he was in a
How did who feel?
a
Mike.
bad place the whole day. It was late
The
coming
only
out.
other guy.
It was late
He
coming
was in a
out.
bad place. He called you drunk, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how like
do you
public.
want to spill the beans on that or no?
I mean, yeah.
that
I mean,
rude?
it's already said. It's just he called me. It sounded like he was kind of in preparation for the episode releasing. He was hitting the sauce a little bit consistently throughout the
Love
day,
that word, sauce.
and it was very surreal.
Nice.
Did you
Throw
just
some sauce on it,
leave
Steve.
the Tootski? Yeah. So he called me, and he was going back and forth between like super like appreciative and also really angry. He couldn't decide
wow.
how he felt. I think he was happy with how I represented everything because it was
Dusty.
fair, I think. But he
I
also
think it was
just
very
didn't.
fair.
He didn't feel like he was putting.
Dude, that was the most fair any interview could have been
Yeah,
for him.
you swayed almost more, not on his side, but like very sympathetic
I gave him
towards
a
him.
hell
as
of a
You pulled the
opportunity.
Philly D approach with that, man. You were very unbiased.
I tried, and I don't know. The whole thing was just me trying to give him like the chance to be. I don't know, respected without it being like.
Which is interesting because it's like, does he even deserve the respect after not showing
You know what?
other people
I don't
so
know.
much respect, so much disrespect? You know what I mean? Like showing them disrespect.
So I've been working on doing a follow-up episode. I don't know if it'll be the second episode of Gray Area or if it's going to be a talk show style thing that I'm going to do after individual episodes. But I'm going to basically do, because I got some stuff wrong, and I got some stuff, I said some stuff that wasn't really super clear. So and I also
I
left
see.
some stuff out. So this episode's going to kind of clarify some things, specifically the fact that Mike did not get fired from Wondery. That's not how things work. He still has the podcast, despite him saying he was going to close it down. He never
It's all
actually
publicity.
Didn't
he
he?
never closed the podcast down.
So he just said that to make people be like, they're taking away my job.
And
Because he
he's-
even
yes.
said in the interview, he's like, you took my fucking job. All my employees are losing their jobs. Like blah blah blah.
You're going
you
to
know what I
torture
mean?
me? Yeah. No, he's still, look at your subscription feed. He is still making the podcast. He just lost the people who get him ads.
He
That's the only thing.
Yeah. So you didn't lose your job in the
and
slightest.
they
man.
changed the host too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you're on Patreon and you follow them, you still get the same episode, same script written, but like by him and narrated by him.
I might
You get the privilege of hearing it from him
Wow.
on the Patreon.
Hey, guys, I have a show pitch.
Yes.
Walking Dad. And then afterwards, Talking Dad.
So basically, this guy wakes up one day in a hospital,
Right?
and
He's a dad.
and he's a dad. Everybody's a dad.
What are the zombies?
Everybody's a dad.
Everyone you
everywhere.
ever loved is a dad.
I can't live amongst all these dads.
Fuck, are their kids all good?
No, they're all dads too.
No, they're all.
Fuck.
There's no moms.
Fuck, honey, what's wrong? My son,
He's dad.
he's dad.
That's so funny. Jamie was on Walking Dad.
I was the dad, actually.
He was the dad.
He was fourth
Yeah, I didn't
dad in
make
the
it. I got
background-
turned into a dad by the end of it.
Yeah, he was a supporting dad.
Yeah, my son got born at the end of the episode.
And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
a dad.
Got
I heard you
nominated
met the
for
dad
best
rector.
dad. The
What'd
dad
you say?
rector.
The dad rector. I heard you met him.
Oh my god.
That's such a weird echo.
Yeah, what the hell? Dude, Jamie, sing something.
Perfect.
Sweet mystery.
Hey, what time are we at? Should we do another sponsor?
Yeah, son.
Sponsor time.
You only said yes, son. You didn't tell me what time we were at.
Jamie, I texted you the other day and you didn't respond to me.
30 minutes in. What?
Yeah, Jamie,
was
you're
the what'd
picking
you
up
text me?
habits from Steve. I also texted you.
What'd you-
a while ago.
what? When?
Hold on. Jamie, I texted you a couple days ago
Yes.
because I had a great idea
Go on.
that you and I should do a podcast together
Yes, yes.
because we like to dig really deep into topics.
Yes.
And we stay on topic.
But you guys hate each other.
Yeah.
And that would be a great part of the podcast.
We only
Shut the
hate
fuck
each
up,
other.
Jamie.
No, we only hate each other because we have the same name, and that's just
This
it's
is like how it is,
difficult.
yeah.
Who do you think in our circle would make the best duo podcast group?
Me and Jamie.
I don't know.
I actually.
But no, because it would be boring.
I don't know.
No, it wouldn't.
I feel like we get
No, because
It's hard to be unbiased because
no, because it would. I'm kidding. I would love it, man. You guys would talk about science and space, and you guys would get
Yeah,
on.
no-
You guys would stay on topic.
oh,
But
man,
that's the
that'd be
boring
great.
part, man. Is that it's you guys. No, I think that. What would you guys talk about?
Yeah, you don't have to worry
Would
about
you
it.
pitch him?
You're
I
trying to
wanna
you're
worry
digging
about-
yourself out of the hole here, and it's commendable but not quite respectable.
Hey, listen,
No,
man,
like,
okay?
what-
Listen
what-
to me
so
right now.
Oh my god.
So you text him about what kind of podcast would you guys do? Would you pitch him, and why didn't he respond?
I was working on
It's up to me and Jamie.
shooting stuff.
Oh, same probably as well.
Yeah,
Now that I
see,
think
this
about
is
it.
this is the thing I have in common with Steve, which is that when I'm in the middle of shit, I have a really hard time because if I get out of it, I will be out of it. And so
Yeah.
when people text me, I have a really hard time getting back. And then
No,
Dude, I haven't
that's
texted back my
fine because the
parents.
difference between you and Steve is that I know that if Jamie doesn't text me back, it's because he's doing something, and that's totally fine. But when Steve doesn't,
Yeah.
I know that he looked at it and went like that, put his phone
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like today before the podcast to see if Steve would even be here for the podcast.
Dude, I didn't even see
didn't.
that. Is it in the
Truly?
group? Is it in the group?
I don't know because you do that a lot. You don't respond when I say something, and then 2 days
Oh.
later you'll message me about Pokemon Go.
Well, here's the thing.
and then I'll reply back to you like,
This is in a group chat that I was looking at.
Oh, so you don't check the
I was
group
looking
chat?
at, but and then I stopped looking at it.
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't always check group chats. Like I'll always
I
look at
understand.
a personal text, and
True.
sometimes I don't respond. But I think I've gotten better at that lately.
That's true. I didn't message you
For the most
directly.
part.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've because of
Solved.
Alyssa's family chat, who is always texting constantly.
Oh,
you guys
lots.
probably are in a family chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how it is. Do you turn notifications off for that?
I don't turn any off because I forgot that you could do that, and I just I'll either respond or I'll look, and then if it warrants a reply from me, I'll reply. If not, I won't.
I've had to because they're the kind of family that doesn't that splits up their texts. You know?
So like, hi, how's it going? ... That's one.
Yeah.
Today we ... ...
Yes.
The doctor was great. ...
Yeah, and another thing
yeah.
is my phone sends me every text twice.
oh shit.
I don't know why.
Prove
Maybe
it.
it's because
send me a
you're-
text.
No. It's probably because you're
Steve. Just Seth Rogen's laugh.
Did you guys see the
Yeah, the Game of Thrones thing?
No, the Star Wars trailer.
yes!
At the end, and then it cuts to black. That's so fucking good, dude.
Text me. I wanted to show
That's
you.
was
amazing.
amazing.
No, I like that better. God, that was so good.
Here, while you text me twice or text me once, I'm gonna read our next sponsor. It's Calm! Exclamation mark.
Texted you.
Thank you, Calm. So there's the first text, just so you know.
Well, every phone does it. It'll give you another notification.
No, there's the first notification
Yeah, it'll give you
for the same text.
sometimes. Yeah, that's normal.
It does it every time, twice for every text.
But it doesn't give you two messages.
That's
No,
actually,
it
that's
does-
actually
no,
a
it's giving
setting
two
you can
notifications.
change.
That's
yeah,
normal.
that's normal.
That's because
Like,
you
look,
didn't check it the first time.
Here, no, it won't with the phone up and watch. Text me right now.
I
And then
believe
like
you guys-
a couple
believe you guys
minutes later,
fully.
it
It'll
notifies
buzz
you
up again, but
Yeah.
only if it's not opened.
Yeah.
I believe
The
you guys
phone's not
fully.
opened. Yeah, because that's just how it is.
So our next sponsor is Calm.
we both slap each other in the face.
Stress is a worldwide epidemic. We're working longer hours. We've become inundated with the constant news cycle.
Yeah.
And we're more connected than ever before. Stress is a part of life, but it can very easily affect our overall well-being. When are they going to release the Mueller report? When are they going to release that shit?
We'll get to that after.
Barr has blocked That's why we're partnering with Calm, the #1 app to help you reduce your anxiety and stress and help you sleep better. More than 40 million people around the world have downloaded it. If you head to calm.com/pine, you'll get 25% off a Calm Premium subscription, which includes guided meditations on issues like anxiety, stress, and focus. I need that, including a brand new meditation each day. There are also sleep stories, which are bedtime stories for adults designed to help you relax.
Do they read it to you and you listen to it?
Head to the magical lavender fields of southern France with Stephen Fry, or explore the moonlit jungles of Africa with Leona Lewis. That sounds unbelievably
nice.
That sounds
I would love to do that right
nice.
before I go to sleep, and then
And when you wake
try to
up,
bust to it.
Yeah, try to rub one out.
I'd love
before
to
you
bust
sleep.
in the fields with Stephen McCune.
They even have soothing music and more. Some you can, and others you can't bust
Probably
to.
something like this.
It's probably something. No, it's actually something more like this. Right now, Beyond the Pine listeners get 25% off a Calm Premium subscription at calm.com/pine. That's CALM.com/pine.
Fine.
Get unlimited access to all of Calm's content today at calm.com/pine. Get calm and stop stressing. Calm.com/pine. Thank you, Calm, for sponsoring the podcast.
Thank you,
You
Calm.
guys are heroes.
Thank you.
You're literally heroes.
Oh, man. I missed you boys.
Man, me and Steve are going to miss you guys.
Why do you say that?
It's just okay.
How's the competition going?
The competition's going good. I've been training for about 6 weeks.
I meant the competition with this podcast.
Oh, my
That's
podcast?
right.
Hey, guys, can check out my podcast, Grandmaster Podcast. Check it out.
Why'd you come up with the name Grandmaster Podcast?
Yeah,
a
it
fan
sounds a
suggested
little
it,
bit.
actually.
Who's talking over there?
A fan suggested it. I asked, I was like, what do you guys think? And because my old one was Real Talk Podcast, and then there was Carboys. That was kind of like a podcast, but a fan
I didn't
suggested
even know
it.
you had a Real Talk
I did a whole
podcast.
poll. I did it like 3 or 4 episodes with Chimney Swift remotely back in the day, and Vince.
With a chimney sweep?
Chimney Swift. He's a YouTuber.
I had a podcast for a little while called Double Jump.
Yeah. Oh, Real Talk was similar to that. We had and Vince made the artwork for it as well.
I used to have
I
one
think
called
he said he
Bubblegum.
did yours.
Bubba Gump?
I used to have one called Bubblegum Shrimp Factory Podcast.
Yeah,
Where I
welcome
would
back
do
to
it in every single bubblegum across the
I would,
country.
just, I would just eat shrimp.
Dude. So,
Like a-
I've been thinking about politics lately.
Like a gluttonous fucking whore.
Got one of those 800-pound lobsters in front of me.
Hey guys, welcome back. Wait, hold on.
Nice.
You fucking
This
freak.
internet fucking sucks.
It should be great, man. It's making Rooster
No,
Teeth.
hey,
dude.
guys.
They never do bad
I think it's
things.
Hey guys, welcome back to Big Dump Podcast.
It's a good one, man.
The fuck? This is taking so long to load.
Big Dump Podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the screen, so I know what I'm waiting for.
I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Fuck it. You don't even
Fart
wait it.
noises?
Don't even
Was
wait it. It was
fart
just
noises?
fart noises.
Just make
man.
them, dude.
Man, that really lit a fire under my ass to work harder.
Dude.
What the hell did James Allen McCune slack me?
Pictures of
Oh,
my
it's a
butt.
whole group chat.
This was probably from forever ago. When
On the
was-
19th. The hell is... I was at for
April?
the
It's a month
That day
reservation
hasn't
for the...
happened yet.
It's the 15th right now. It's tax day.
Oh, yeah, I did my taxes.
I had a Caesar yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Caesar.
Dude, I forgot
had a
about
Caesar.
that. Oh, yeah, I called
Yeah.
Kip to tell him about Salament's community day for Pokemon Go, and he's like, yeah, I just got back from the doctor's, had a seizure, and I was like, so community day...
Do you think you'll be going or not going?
Do you think you're going to be coming to community day?
I
feeling
think if I
better?
can seize my... Yeah, I'm feeling better now. I was really fucking sick all day yesterday.
Yeah.
So I got blood work done at the office, the doctor's office. I thought I was going to be fine at the office here. You guys want to see it? I've been
Oh,
doing
fuck.
heroin lately. Check that out.
Nice, dude. That's just the sticky shit from the Band-Aid.
They didn't
Did
stick
they
me
have
with the
trouble
needle.
finding your vein?
They just put the tape on. No, they just like wrapped the thing around like I was going to do
Yeah,
some
like
fucking
they do
heroin.
it with everyone.
If you think about it, does it make you, like, woozy?
The more I think about it, the more it does, but not now. Like now it just makes me feel like slightly like ugh. But dude, it took so long to get blood done. Like it was in there and the process was like a while. It was like a minute and a half in my fucking
Because
arm.
they have to have different vials for different tests that they do.
I didn't know that. I thought that I guess because I haven't had blood work done for like a year.
That's
No,
why they
sorry, not a
have-
year, like 10
You know,
years or more.
They'll have 2 little purple ones, then they'll have a blue one, then they'll have a yellow one.
I literally thought
for
it was like
different
a
tests.
needle and they went pump and then that was it. But it was like, oh fuck, this is taking way longer than I
Did
expected.
Sammy Jo come with you?
She wasn't in the room because she can't watch it because she also passes out and stuff.
Wow.
And
Dude, you guys are the best couple.
they fucking broke smelling salts in front of my nose as I was just about to pass out, and then I passed out and I started coming to, and they were like, Clayton. And apparently I was out for like a minute and a half as well. So it was pretty bad. And then I almost threw up when I got home. I tried. I like gagged in the toilet and couldn't throw up. Not much came out.
Well,
Slept
you should
all
take
day.
a shit in the toilet first and then try to do it. It'll come out easier.
Oh man, that sounds wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doing good now, baby.
Because you'll smell the... That's fucked, dude.
My shit smell.
You're hardcore.
My shit smell gravy,
Fucking
dude.
hardcore.
That is way
That's
hardcore.
so gross.
I've never
you're not
I've never done that like intentionally.
Dude, James is like, I kind of want to throw up. That's better.
That's so fucking
That's
gross.
better. I don't need Tums. He just takes a shit, doesn't buy Tums anytime he's feeling
Yeah, man. It's the
moderately
natural
sick.
antacid.
He just eats slightly too much and he's just like feeling slightly bloated. Nah, I think
Hey,
I'll just throw up.
Dude. Oh, man. I really need to throw up. James is like, come here, I'll show you something. Okay, watch this.
James takes a shit and puts his head.
Okay.
No,
That's the
now
nastiest
repeat
shit.
after me.
Oh, fuck, man.
You're
That's
welcome.
a good time. But that was the
That's
yesterday.
disgusting. I'm
Disgusting.
sorry that happened to you, dude.
Me too. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Similar to that, I just finished my first completely solo song.
Oh, yeah.
And posted that shit.
That's
baby.
not similar at all.
No, but it is
Yeah.
similar.
Sure, yeah.
Well, some may say I seizured on the beat
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
I
yeah.
rapped so.
Bow.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you got the instrumental from Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic Sound, what's that?
It's a royalty-free library.
I got the beat off of.
Why'd you laugh at first, then?
Huh? Yeah, actually, I ripped it. from
Good job
DVD.
on that song.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Appreciate it.
Good
crushed it.
mix, man. Good mix. That is
Appreciate
over
it.
here.
We should
is over here.
we should make that the outro music.
I'm a
podcast.
Sure, you want to connect your brand to this?
No, I'm gonna keep all my shit separate. I don't want to be affiliated with you hoes.
You don't want to be filleted.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to be filleted with you hoes either.
It was just all plugging our shit on the podcast now. I'm gonna put my trailer in.
Dude, like mid conversation just cuts to your trailer.
I think it's really interesting that the person on the side of things that is the most disagreeable, in my opinion, is the one who's willing to talk the most.
What makes somebody a good person? What makes them a bad person?
Gordon Scale, arguably one of the most popular true crime podcasts. It's huge.
Literally got fired over a joke.
It's run by a guy who is an interesting figure, to say the least.
Everybody needs to lighten up a little bit in this planet.
He called me. Hello? Hi, is this Mike? I recorded it. A very lengthy chronicle of all of the things that he has done to be a dick to the public.
Oh, that's terrible. Why would you say that? What the fuck?
I have this guy who's like, fuck you, to a group of people who are hurting. That's gonna piss them off.
I feel a little bit confused about life as a whole.
Is that you have every right to say what you want, but you have the right to consequences.
Holy fuck, you guys! Is it this weekend? Next weekend? Avengers Endgame.
Oh yeah.
I still have to see
But
Captain
people
Marvel.
have already seen it.
Yeah.
I've already seen it.
Because of early releases and press screenings and
Yeah.
shit, man.
I'm so jealous. Jamie, did you get a press screening for not a press screening, but did you get an early screening for Avengers?
No.
That's the kind of shit that Jordan gets invited to.
Sam
He
Basher
drives a
gets that
fucking
a lot.
Ford GT.
Yeah, Jordan got invited to the Force Awakens premiere.
Whoa.
I got invited to a premiere recently at like Soho House.
Truly.
What movie?
I don't even remember. But they wouldn't give me a +1 either.
It was probably The
I
Witch
still might go.
this year.
No. We're going to show for the first time ever Disney's The Witch.
On 8mm film. I'm so excited for it. 3 hours. Beauty.
If I ever got invited to a screening, I'd go.
They're
No, we
fun.
did. We got
We
invited
did.
to the
Ready Player One.
Ready
Yeah.
Player One. That was
It was
fun.
great.
That was a fun time.
I liked that movie.
Yeah.
It was very entertaining.
I love screenings. So fucking
I
fun,
love
man.
watching things on
I
screens.
love watching things on screens and
That was
feeling
really nice.
exclusive.
And that was like with a lot of peers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
There
Sam
it goes,
was there.
Sam.
Who invited us to that? Was
I
that
Sam invited me.
I don't remember. It might have been Sam.
we weren't invited like by them
I
themselves?
think they worked with the people and they also got to invite some
Oh,
friends.
because we did the podcast with Sam or something?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I think he just thought of us and invited us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very sweet of him. I can't believe he came to the rehearsal
Yeah.
and the actual show.
I'm
That was
so
very
glad
I
to
love
Sam.
Sam.
Sam's a great dude.
Ambulance for Sam. You're gonna love it, Sam.
And that song is called Ambulance for Sam. You're gonna love it.
You're gonna
Sam.
love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
And
love it.
we've got
Sam.
another follow-up that goes,
Blowjobs for Sam. You're gonna love it, Sam.
And that one's called Blowjobs for Sam.
Sam.
You're gonna love it, Sam, which is
Love
a
it,
sequel to
Sam.
Ambulance for Sam. You're gonna love it, Sam.
Yeah.
And they both are played together usually, but
Yeah.
sometimes not.
You
Top
don't
to-
often
top of
hear
the chart.
sequels to songs. Like Volpec does that.
Well,
Really?
have you heard Stan by Eminem?
Wolfgang fuck
True.
does that.
There's a sequel to Stan.
Wait, what's that one?
Don't
It's
know
called
what
Bad
that is.
Guy.
Oh, that's right.
When did that come out?
It's off of Marshall Mathers LP 2. And it's told from the perspective of Stan's younger brother.
That's so cool.
It's very cool.
From South Park. That's
People need to do that more.
Does he try to enact revenge?
Mhm.
Of course.
It's an
Yeah,
interesting
Volpec will have like 3 songs that are all like a trilogy song.
song. I love that. I like the cinematic aspect to certain like concept albums where they're like not necessarily following a story, but just like the theme and the mood. It's like a journey and shit. Like
Yeah,
Um,
it's interesting that like we're kind of moving into more of a the idea of albums where you just listen straight through in
Yeah.
order. It's kind of
Mhm.
going away with like streaming and shit.
you know,
You think it's going away?
I think it's actually coming back.
I
And
agree.
you know, actually, Offset from Migos, his like last album, his solo album that he just put out, it's really good. It's definitely the best solo album that any of the Migos dudes put out. But he even said like, I think like hip hop is starting to move away from just rapping about money and cars and jewelry and bitches, and they want
Good.
like more content
Yeah.
in their
Dude's
lyrics.
there needs to be more emo.
Well, yeah, there's a big emo movement in hip hop, but also if you listen to like the lyrics on Offset's album, it's not just bullshit. It's like he's actually talking about shit, on it,
Good.
which is really cool.
Fucking everybody
Yeah.
needs to do that.
I mean,
well,
if
you know
you
what?
think about it,
Sometimes
like-
you want to turn your brain off, though.
Well, yeah, that's why you make if you have an album 13, 14 songs, and half of them are like bangers and shit,
Hey, I want to give a brief thanks to everybody that came to the live show.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
It went so much better than I thought.
It was a blast.
Not that I wasn't, confident in us, but just
You just never know. You doubt yourself because you're like self-conscious and shit, but then it ended up being fucking great.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Everybody
very
came,
fun
was
time.
Great energy. It was
Everyone
great
was
to meet
really
everyone.
nice, yeah.
The
Oh,
Pico
yeah.
is such a great spot too.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool little
Well,
like
it wasn't that great.
Intimate. Next time, if we did like a music show, it'd be cool to have like a standing venue where we're elevated
Yes.
and they're
Yeah,
standing so they can fucking jump around and dance.
I don't
and
know
shit.
how I feel about the sides.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
That's
a little weird. It
well,
doesn't.
That's not really like. I feel like that type of venue is not
it's more
meant
for like a performance, like a
very recital-y.
yeah,
Feels like some
a
spoken
theater
word
or
shit.
something,
Yeah, it's more theater. I mean, the Pico Playhouse is mostly theater stuff, right?
It's not a
Jamie?
rock place for sure.
No.
Yeah, they do mostly
we're
like it's like a
rockers.
black
Yeah.
box theater style thing.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome to play at a venue that's like a proper venue with the state.
We should try to book another
Is there a train coming?
Yeah, that's what
venue.
it sounded like.
We
Book
should-
another venue?
Yeah, like ask a venue, be like, hey, can we play here? This is our shit, and we just do a.
Yes, I'm
You know
so
what I mean?
down.
And
And even if we
We'll have to do it
like,
with new songs, and then I say
yeah,
the
that's what I mean.
instrumentals too.
Got to
Yeah.
get more songs
like,
going. Yeah.
and if
There's
you
more
make
variety.
songs on your own, I make more songs on my own. You make songs on your own. Like that'd be cool to have like a Sugar Pine 7 or show, or like, but it's like our group thing
Yeah.
doing that, and we also can play like our solo songs and shit.
Dude, and we can have the tiny ass little band, the Rex, open for us.
Dude.
They're
Dude.
unknown at this point.
I don't think they deserve it.
Yeah, once they get to the point where they're playing gigs and they
Dude.
get paid for it.
I can't fucking believe that Weston has like 3
Oh,
platinum
dude.
records
Isn't that
he
wild?
produced.
Who's Weston?
Weston is the
I
live with
keyboard
Weston?
player.
I don't think you do.
No, I
actually.
don't live with Weston.
yeah.
He's the keyboard player in the Rex, right? But he
Yeah.
Is
produced.
he the tall brunette?
No.
Yes.
Brunette. Sorry, yeah. I don't know why I thought
he
brunette,
produced
my head was blonde.
He's cool. I like
This
him.
where he did the piano sample.
He's
and
the one who's
Going
like
Bad.
always the highest.
I don't know.
No, he's not. He seems just like chill and normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the highest one's the drummer all the time.
Oh, that's the one I live with.
Yeah,
The blonde one now. He dyed
He's
his hair
blonde now. Cool.
But
Cool.
yeah,
I love them.
He,
They're fucking awesome, man.
He produced the piano sample for "Going Bad" by Drake and Meek Mill.
What?
Yeah.
And he's in the Rex.
Yeah,
Let's get him
and
out.
he's done more songs.
Let's get him out of the Rex and see what happens to his career.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
still don't know who produced the beat from Sicko Mode.
Right here.
I'll tell you right now. I think it was
Because that person deserves a living for the rest of them. They deserve to live. You know?
Boink, boink, boink,
Jason racing in a boat. They see a sound and welcomes into stinky mode. Burn all the mutes.
Burn all the mutes.
I want to say I don't support.
Yeah,
this
if you
behavior.
can't talk.
Then you shouldn't talk.
I don't support that. That doesn't stand for my beliefs.
Does it
Me
say who
neither.
produced it?
It's not part of my beliefs either.
Travis Scott specifically said, "I made the record something I produce," but I don't think
No,
he
he
produces.
didn't produce Sicko Mode. He produced a lot of his earlier music.
So it
though.
seems extraordinarily hypocritical for him to say that line.
I produced it.
I made the records I produce.
I made the records I produced. Like that's what got him to where he was his own production. But no, so
He
it,
did
I mean, there's
records
like
I produced.
5 people credited for producing it, but Tay Keith and Hit Boy, I think, are the ones that did it because they're like.
What have they done?
Tay Keith produced a bunch of shit. Let's see. He did Not Alike with Eminem.
Never heard it.
I'm not alike.
I'm not alike.
It's off of his last album. He did Nonstop by Drake off his last album, Look Alive.
Nonstop is
Alive.
the freestyle, right?
Look alive.
What?
Look alive. Hey.
Okay.
Look Alive? No, it's a song.
What's Nonstop?
I'm non-stop.
Oh, we're gonna get demonetized. I probably
Whatever.
think.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I know this song. That's the one with Meek Mill.
No. This is the one with Blockboy JB.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. It all sounds. Drake always sounds the same.
I was trying to.
It's just that.
amazing.
Well, I mean, sometimes
Dilute
he
that.
has like that.
He's a hitter,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not at all even close to what that was.
I know, but
That's
most
like
of his songs
every.
are. I need one dance.
But it's also an amazing. And I don't mind it.
Oh yeah.
Tell you
It's just
lies,
it's a common thing with
but
a lot of
only
artists.
Sometimes.
It's like
Shouldn't just rip on Drake for
more
that.
poppy than
He
The
does
Latin
overuse
groove
it though
is what
more
that
than
is.
most artists. Like the 1975 used that primarily in that song. And I don't even. Remember.
I don't think he does it anymore, right?
No, not a single song on his last album had a.
He
It was a
should.
lot on Views and a couple things before that.
Well, no, it was on More Life. It was
Oh,
like
it was?
Madiba Rhythm and Passion Fruit and like.
I love Passion Fruit, man.
Yeah.
Such
You
a
talking
I
about
love
the
that
fruit
shit.
or the actual
Yo, Drake's
song?
a fucking
The
star,
fruit.
dude.
I don't know what you're
Drake's a
talking
star.
about.
Anybody who's like, yeah, I just don't really like Drake. I'm like, why? Because he's the most famous.
If you don't like
musician of all
Drake,
time.
it's for the same reason that people don't like Justin Bieber now because you just hate him because he's Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? Like Justin Bieber's great,
yeah.
and so
Easily.
is Drake, and they're both the same person. That's my theory. Just a theory.
Justin Bieber's with
Haley Baldwin.
Haley Baldwin now.
Haley's Baldwin.
I thought they were gonna get divorced.
Oh no, I don't
No,
think
they're
so.
Married.
I know
They
they're
just got
married. I thought they were gonna get. I thought they were already having huge issues.
Yeah. Haley's
they're
Baldwin.
I think they're
Haley's
like a really good
Baldwin.
couple.
Dude, imagine dating Justin Bieber.
Man, I couldn't. even-
wow.
I wish.
Shoot, what would you guys do?
He seems
Describe it better.
he's kind of changed his vibe
Yeah,
lately. If you watch some of his like
Yeah, he did.
Instagram videos and stuff like that, he's kind of like
Cool.
less enthusiastic than he used to be. But maybe like I don't know if it's from like drugs or if he's not like he doesn't seem like super
He's
nice.
like mellow.
It seems to
Is he-
it just
you
seems-
love that, man.
I think that he just has been taking a break from like public image shit and just trying
Yeah.
to work on
I mean, he's
himself.
been doing that since he's like 13
Yeah.
or some such.
Fucking grow up, you know? Exactly, Regina.
Totally.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
I'm trying.
Babes, if you do want to come on the podcast, let us know. We'll see if we can
You
fit you
don't
in.
have
We'll
to,
see if you
but-
can fit you in.
I don't think he can. I don't want him to.
Imagine that.
Well,
That'd be
Jimmy.
fucking nuts, dude. Instantly.
Beaver on the podcast. I don't think we
What
get
would we even talk about?
Dude, imagine getting a
I'd be so
beaver.
nervous.
Imagine
Just
getting
the same
a
shit.
Yo, imagine getting a beaver on the podcast.
Dude, I'd be like, hey, Jedden.
Sing your one song. Girl,
What time
I
is it?
don't
How
know.
long are we going?
Yeah, what is-
It's been 53 minutes.
52
Close
minutes.
it off, Poppy.
I feel
Let's
that.
talk about something to close it off.
Yeah.
And
We're going to be making the podcast a
I'm-
lot better very soon.
yeah.
Just want to say that before if you have something to talk
No,
about.
no, no.
But
I
we're,
was trying to pull
we're
from
going to
nothing.
revamp it and have structurally a lot more preparation going into the podcast. It was always meant to be just us bullshitting, by the way.
Mhm.
You know, anybody's like, oh, they don't really have structure and stuff. It was always supposed to be just us. The funny thing is, it was supposed to be us just being our real selves out of character. But now, since the show has developed to like less of in character, and they've just been here for so long, it's not as exciting to see us just talk about whatever. But that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I think we got a little tired of the show for a while. And at least in my case, I brought the character over to the podcast because I didn't really care to perform that character as much in the videos.
Yeah.
You know?
But I
There's
think we're
another
all
outlet.
we're all excited to like revamp this podcast and have it and have it be something that's like more showy. It's got a direction,
Yeah.
beginning to end, baby.
Something
It's gonna
more
be fun.
exciting, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
Or
of changes.
chiller. Whatever comes, may comes. It's
Make
almost
me
May,
come.
guys.
Wow.
And it's getting fucking hotter. And if our air conditioning blows out, dude, there's no air conditioning in the Van Nuys office.
Fuck that.
It's been I actually feel pretty good right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what changed, but
It got colder in here.
cool because the past 4 days I have felt so warm, and I truly don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, it could be a multitude of things. Probably
High
the
blood
50
pressure,
milligram nicotine. I
eating
have normal
poorly.
blood pressure.
Eating poorly.
I have been eating poorly, very poorly.
All
You
of the
know.
above, baby.
Lack of exercise. Just there's a lot of things that can go into your
Hey.
body not functioning. What exercise do you do?
Little ones.
He flexes
Been
all
moving
the
shit
time.
all around,
He's
man.
constantly
I'm doing
doing
exercise.
Kegels.
You know, that's
I mean,
better than
it
nothing.
looks
man.
like you're ready to take some blood there, Veins.
You know they have this
Sorry, it's
new.
creeping me out.
I saw this. It's for. It's not for heroin addicts, but I saw it on r/heroin.
Maybe I could do heroin.
Why are you on
He
the
wants to try
subreddit?
to-
I have
Because it's-
interest.
I'm
man.
afraid.
I'm not
He's
doing
got-
I'm
heroin.
afraid
I
for
have
you.
Interest.
He's
Don't-
just
I'm not gonna
interested
do
in
heroin,
heroin.
man. I wanted to see
Why
what
not?
the subreddit was
Why
like,
not?
man.
Act like
Hey, why
I
not?
wanna
just
see
being
what it's
interested
about,
makes it
man.
okay.
Hey, oh, you're so big. You're so above heroin.
Anyway, they have this this little thing that can show you the veins in your arms, and it's like a
Yes,
flash,
yeah, it's like a
nice.
black light or some
Yeah.
shit. I've seen that.
Isn't that dope?
Tight.
Fuck, man, that will help me out with my heroin.
Please don't do heroin.
Kidding, man.
We don't
Kidding,
condone
dude.
that.
That would be so.
If you do heroin, you're a fucking idiot, man.
If you do heroin, you're a fucking idiot. Man.
No sympathy.
Truly, I'd
I
like
don't
to
give a
repeat
fuck
that
what you've been
exactly.
through.
I have
I
a
don't
lot
give
of
a fuck.
sympathy for any addict.
Okay.
I have a sympathy for the people that are addicted and want to stop and can't because they're addicted, but not the people who choose to do it for fun. I don't know. It's a great area.
They're all addicted.
It's a great area though, because people who have
mine is
like
simply
want to
this.
escape from their shitty fucking life.
It's a
and-
disease. You got to feel bad
It's
for people
tough.
that are disease.
You're right. You're right.
I don't feel sympathy for people that get addicted to drugs like heroin because don't try heroin.
Well,
Sometimes
also
it's easier
it's
said than done, though, because some people
Sure.
are just born into that.
Well, it's
kind of-
also
and then
like
people
the-
are born with an addictive personality where it's like inevitable that they're going to end up
I have an
doing that.
addictive
well,
personality.
I also
Not
I
like
don't
a
know.
heroin addictive personality. It's a different thing, man. You're
the
not
thing
addicted
that
to heroin.
gets me is like
I'm not.
it's such
I
a
don't-
painful thing for everyone around you. That's
No,
the thing
yeah.
that
Yeah, it's
that
very
really gets my
selfish.
goat. I could see that being
Nikki
why.
Sixx, man, he was fucking high
That's
on
how
heroin
strong it is,
at,
man.
at his man's fucking wedding.
Who's Nikki Sixx?
Dude,
the
Is
that the
bass
guy
player
who-
from Motley
I was thinking
Crue.
of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He was fucked on heroin at the lead singer's. Or
His
no,
book is actually
somebody's
really
fucking-
good.
But he was at the wedding. He was just fucking like, literally on heroin. In the pictures, just like. It'd be
That's
like if one
tight.
of you guys were just fucked on heroin at one of our weddings. Like that'd be so disrespectful
Yeah.
and just selfish. you
But
know?
imagine getting to that point where that's what you do.
It's shitty, yeah, and you're
That's so
addicted
sad.
and you need it or you're sick. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, so
that I
don't
do feel
try
bad
it.
for. True.
Don't do it.
True. There's that gray area where it's like, I feel bad for people that have such shitty fucking lives. Maybe they're being abused every day or whatever, and their one escape is just to do something like that, and that's a poor decision. But like, there's where I have sympathy for someone escaping, and yet it's fucked, and they still shouldn't do that. I don't know. I feel bad. I do, but also fuck, don't do it.
Yeah,
simply.
that's all I'm saying.
Because you're
Like,
gonna ruin
I'm
your
not-
life.
I don't feel sympathy for the people that like continue to do it, like knowing that they're destroying everything and like
Yeah.
destroying the
Yeah.
loved ones and shit.
And
But
people all around.
and like obviously it's an addiction and shit, but just don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
do it in the first place. Try
That
your
sounds like a
absolute
very
hardest.
easy thing, but it's like, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I don't know, dude. I've done it, and I don't do it.
Look, dude, I'm on coke right now.
Just
okay?
kidding. He's on coke right now.
Dude, heroin's nuts.
Yeah. Have you done
Yeah,
it?
you guys down?
You done
It's
it?
a great note to end on.
You've done
Great.
it. Well, guys, thanks for watching the podcast.
Thanks, Box.
Heroin's great.
Thanks, Bugs.
Thanks, Box.
Thank you, Bespoke Post. Thank you, Calm, for sponsoring the podcast. You
Yay.
can check out them in the link in the description.
Check out our merch. We have brand new merch out.
Mm.
All of our merch is top notch. The merch department always comes through and makes amazing stuff for us.
Yeah.
So definitely do that if you want to support us. Check out my new song I just put out on SoundCloud. You can get that on Twitter and on Instagram.
And check out
right.
my thing on my channel.
Yeah,
Gray
check out
Area
Jamie's
is what it's
thing.
called.
Come over to my channel and check out Grandmaster Pod. I'm really enjoying it, doing it weekly. Another episode going up on Tuesday tomorrow.
And if any of you guys use Cinema 4D Octane Render and you guys are very in tune with it and you know a lot about it and graphics cards and all of the stuff related to GPU rendering and Octane and Cinema 4D, just hit me up on Twitter because I need somebody to talk to. I need to figure this out.
Somebody who can help me.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
y'all.
See you next week.
Later.
Bye.
Haters.
Hey.
Steve. Oh.
Care if you know what my name is. Call with the
So now he's killing it.
Something you can do
Careful
for
with the-
separation anxiety, it's what I did with my dogs. You start them off in the cage right next to your bed, but they are in the cage and they feel a little bit safe because you're right there. And slowly, every night, you move them a little bit out until they're on the street.
That was amazing.
As soon as possible, you should